Hello everyone, I am 𝘶𝑚𝑖, namely 𝘶𝑚𝑖, the victim of the 𝘲𝑚𝑖 incident. I think we might have heard about the incident, hopefully. And the story begins like this. Me and my sister went to 𝘲𝑚𝑖 to watch the 𝘲𝑪 match. And after that, on our way back home, we were hungry, so we thought we'll have some snacks on the way. So we were searching for cafe, but then most of the cafe were occupied, and then we came across this one cafe, namely 𝘿𝑻𝑒's cafe in front of Vishal Mart. That place, we saw that it was vacant, so we'll just have the snacks there. And so like me and my sister, we were in four-wheeler, so we have to park the vehicle somewhere appropriate. So there was no vacant parking place in front of that, so I just drive a little bit up, and there was one shop or cafe, I couldn't remember, but and after that there was this one workshop, and then I like parked it in front of that workshop, but not exactly parked. I didn't turn off my vehicle too. I was still in the vehicle, and I told my sister to get down and check whether I'm disturbing the main road, because there's many running vehicles. So I told her to get down and to check for me. Meanwhile, I was putting my reverse gear and this and that. This guy will be the guy who will chase me afterwards. So I already noticed him from distance. I don't know him, and he doesn't know me. So I have no idea he's going to create a drama or anything. So I just avoided him. He was with his mates, okay, but at that time they were in separate places. His mates were in this near the workshop, and he was somewhere far off from that place, and he approached them, and I don't exactly remember what they said, but they were joking around themselves or whoever, I don't know. And then those people screamed at once like 𝘶𝙪𝙠𝙞 this and that. I think that they were doing that. So I told my sister to get inside the car and lock the door, since I thought they were screaming at me and my sister. After that screaming happened, I called my sister inside the car. I told her to lock the door, and then I was like reversing my car, and meanwhile that guy whom I saw from distance, who's going to chase me afterwards, this guy came to the passenger seat of my car where my sister was sitting, and he said, "Get down, I want to talk." But he doesn't approach me very politely, and from looking at him, I think he was not that normal, and from the screaming he did, I thought he might be drunk, so I don't find it safe to get down and talk to him. And like after some time, after I disagreed, I was there still, okay, like I was not even rushing or trying to escape or anything. I was still there, and I asked him from inside the car, what are we going to talk about? Why are we going to talk? And what are we going to talk about? I just asked that politely. I didn't scream or nor I shouted or anything. And after some time, this guy, he got angry, and then he started screaming. He behaved wild, and then he punched the window glass of my sister's side, which is the passenger seat side. And after he punched that, I said, why did you punch the window like that? Even before I got a chance to again speak up, he came to my side of the seat, which is the driver's seat, because I was driving, and he tried to open the door, and I luckily I was fast there, and I locked the door, and the window was also like I rolled up to the extreme point. And then after that, he was screaming at me, "You're a girl, well, how can you talk to me like that?" So the only thing I said was, "Why did you punch this window glass?" And also I asked him that because I have no idea what he was mad about. And from the start, he didn't approach me politely, and he was behaving wild from the beginning. And after that, I got scared. My mind went blank, and I couldn't utter a word. So like I just kept staring at him like this, and he was again pissed that I stared at him like that, I guess. And he was like, "Don't look at me like that," he said, okay. So these things, it's my first time encountering these things, and I don't want to face it again in the future. Let this be the first and last. So out of fear, I couldn't even utter a word. And one of his friends came among those people who were there, his mates. He came, and like, he was trying to calm him down, like trying to pull him out of my way. And after that, when they were a little side, I drove my car out. And I thought the problem was sorted there, but then he was chasing me from Vishal with his two-wheeler. I only realized that he was chasing me only when I reach near 𝘶𝗪𝙀 IT Park. Okay, before reaching that, there's a road divider, and then there is some gate for pedestrians to cross roads. Like in that area, he started to trying to overtake my vehicle. But then at that time too, I didn't know that it was him who's trying to overtake my car. So I thought he was some other person who is in a really hurry and he's trying to make his way out soon. So I thought that it was some other. So I sided him. I gave him side to go past me. Unluckily, it was him, and then he started screaming, stop the vehicle. But then it was like in front of in the middle of the road, and I couldn't just stop it. So I tried siding it a little bit. He was determined to like overtake my car, okay, just like all of a sudden. And then he drive it in front of me, and then he stopped his vehicle there, and I freaked out. I was scared because that area, there was no many people there, and I hardly see a few people walking. And then I was scared, and I don't think it is safe for me to get down. So when I don't think it is safe for me to get down, I was inside my car. I parked my car. After he just stopped his vehicle in front of my car, I had to stop my vehicle too, or else like if I insist on like driving, then I'll just hit him and I might hurt him also. So I don't want that to happen. He got down off his vehicle and came towards me and my sister, and then to open the door once, and then when he couldn't open the door because I locked it inside, and then he kicked the door, like the handle part, and I'll give the picture somewhere here. And then so after he kicked my door also, I didn't get down, so he was angry, I think. And then he went to the road divider, and on that road divider there was this stone, like somehow this big, I guess, this much. I'll put the screenshot again here, and it was that stone, okay. And he was like totally trying to throw that stone at me if I don't get down. He threatened me like saying, are you gonna get down or I'm gonna smash you? And so if he do that, I'm with my sister, it can harm her also, and even me, even my vehicle will be like ruined. And so out of that fear, I finally gathered my guts to get down of my car. So I opened my car's door slightly, and then he already dropped that stone somewhere. After that, he came rushing towards me. The first thing he tried to do was try to snatch my car keys. I was fast there again, and I took off his hands, 3 of his hands, let's say, and I took the car keys, and then I threw it to my sister who's on the passenger side. And then yeah, I was trying to get down. It's not like I wasn't going to get down also. I was making my way. I was trying to get down. Even during that, he grabbed me by my collar, and also he pushed me on the neck. I got so angry, and I just got down of the car, and I started arguing with him. He even denied that he pushed me or like pulled my collar, but everything was recorded, and I even handed it to the woman police station of 𝘶𝗪𝙀. Không ta. They are handling this case very smoothly, and a big thank you to them also. And yeah, after he behaved while this and that happened, some people also was there, but they couldn't really stop him. wild behavior, because he was in a 𝘾𝙗, like the dress which the police usually wear. I think the marang turang toba dress though. I think he was using that dress as a sweater, but incident hoi kan da mana adu kano do sweater do lit hauranina mi myam sina di khali se ma se police ne adu aina kano ma aran ba tawba gi tanarak bane sine ba moi gi bhapta. But it was nothing like that. Strangers who was the eyewitness, they also asked him why he was chasing me, and they asked him the same, like mana gari thomambagi tanara ira natraga kaigino maram se phajana piyo, they said. And then at that time also he doesn't have any answer to give them. After some time, luckily the police arrived, and we were still arguing. Like I was explaining my side of the story to the police and the commando, and he was also interrogated by them, but still the same. He couldn't give any answer, any valid reason why he was chasing me. And soon after, the OC of Hengang also approached the scene. He was soon taken under custody. He was detained for one night in Hengang PS, but the Hengang PS couldn't deal with the case because the incidents first started in front of 𝘶𝙪. So 𝘶𝙪 ki area say it falls under 𝘶𝙪's jurisdiction. They refer us to the 𝘶𝙪 police station. Soon after, they got into investigation, and culprit was taken from Hengang PS to 𝘶𝙪 Women Police Station. And so the case was going on, and this incident occurred at the 18th of January 2023. Today is that 21 of January 2023. We will be having a court hearing. I'll come back to this video again and I'll finish this video. And I'm uploading this video because I want other girls also to stand up for their rights. We should not fear or tolerate any kind of injustice that's going upon us. Unless we are wrong on any type of case, we girls also have a lot of rights. We should know that, and we should also know how to execute our rights. I want to pass on this message, and that's why I'm making this video. I want all of the girls to be brave enough to fight for yourself, to fight for your right. Hello everyone, as I have earlier informed that I will be giving the court's hearing result that was done today. And the update is that he is now going to be in judicial custody for 14 days. That much for now. Later on, I will be updating any kind of things that happen again. So for today, that much. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the student buddies that have supported me.